The big three global meetings, the ASEAN Summit in Cambodia, the G20 in Indonesia, and APEC in Bangkok, put Southeast Asia in spotlight. The IMF's Kristalina Georgieva participated in all three summits. Her role is to monitor the global economic health and to support the right policies to sustain global growth. The IMF MD told Thai PBS that her major concerns right now are the Russia-Ukraine war, inflation, and the energy crisis. But she does see a glimmer of hope from the G20 meeting.
What I have seen in all three places is a recognition that we are in a highly complex global environment and that leaders must muster the political will to overcome the difficulties they face. And what are the signals? Very good meeting between President Biden and President Xi Jinping sends a powerful signal to the world of these two largest economies cooperating. Very extensive discussions on what are the key drivers of difficulty. COVID still affecting the world economy, war in Ukraine. And I want to express my admiration from the president of Indonesia, President Jokowi said, this war must end. And I can see that many in the room have been really in support of this message.
With the continuation of Russia-Ukraine war, how can the world economy sustain in this situation? Because right now the whole world is facing with the rising prices of fertilizer, inflation, and energy crisis.
I want to say that we are particularly concerned about fertilizer prices and overall the issue of food security. Food security is not hit just by the war. It is also hit by climate events. And unless we concentrate on working to overcome, that would mean for hundreds of millions of people the pain of hunger. What I want to pass as a message is that the world needs peace. Ukraine needs peace. Russia needs peace. And the more the world leaders are united on that message, the higher is the chance that we would see an end of the war.
You are in Southeast Asia. What's the overall prospect of this region in the world economy right now?
Well, Southeast Asia is a bright spot on a very dark horizon. Growth of countries, the ASEAN economies, for example, is way above the global average this year, and it would be above the global average next year. But Southeast Asia is affected by the spillovers because when US, China, and the EU simultaneously slow down, we know that 40% of ASEAN export is to these three destinations that inevitably would hurt prospects here. What countries can do is, one, increase collaboration among themselves and trade links so they build more resilience on that basis. And two, I see high prospects of turning the climate crisis into an economic opportunity, as well as making digitalization a trampoline to higher productivity and growth in this part of the world.
The main agenda of Thailand as the hosting economy of APEC, Thailand pushed for Bangkok goals and BCG. How do you see that fit in with the future growth of the world economy?
It is wonderful because this is exactly the direction the world has to take. We need to recognize that biodiversity and climate, when they're healthy, this is good for everybody. When the development is inclusive, it is good for everyone. When we have open and connected economies, it is good for everyone. So I must say I was so happy to discuss with the Prime Minister how that agenda is a foundation for a better future for the world.
Though the world's leaders have various political agenda, at least it seems that they are on the same page when dealing with climate change and its potential impact on future growth. This may lead to an opportunity to work together. Natha Gomonwadin reporting for Thai PBS World.